Ex-Star Trek Captain Patrick Stewart takes a stab at the tragedy, and the results are scarifying, this time for the right reasons.
That we would teach bloody instructions, which being taught returns to plague the inventor. This even hand of justice commends the ingredients of our poisoned chalice to our own lips.
It's interesting because I took Dramamine
Oh,
to
just now?
watch it because
Because you thought it'd be like really, really shaky?
yeah, I mean even if it weren't shaky, I think yeah, like I should, by definition, I should get Carsick watching this.
Watching that? Watching New York
I
One?
think I just easily do it. I
What?
easily do it.
You know, I get nauseous watching on stage New York One. I don't know if that's the same thing.
Watch it on stage.
That was a lame joke. Sorry about that. I get nauseous watching George Whipple.
New York One on.
Well, those eyebrows
on
aren't real.
stage.
I can't possibly be in here.
Debbie Duhane. See, that's a name you hear. You know you've heard it.
Debbie
You've
Duhane.
heard that name and you can't place it. Like Debbie Duhane. So I laughed like 'cause it's like this name that comes up from your subconscious. You go, who is that? I know that. And one time I did that. I did that when I worked at Design Forum. My first. No, this is good. I can't believe I even thought about this. But my first week working at Design Forum, we go out to dinner, and we're like at BW3 or something like that. I mean, this is before going out. I think we were going out for that Halloween haunted house thing. So I kind of dip in conversation for a little bit, and I hear the word Jenna Jameson. So I go, I know that name. I know that name. Jenna Jameson?
Have I met
Yeah, no, I know. I know that name. I know that name. And I'm like, do we work with her? Did she used to work at Design Forum? Where do I know that name? They're like, she's an adult movie. She's a porn star. Oh yeah. That was what my. Okay. So who's ordering what? I mean, like instant change of conversation. Oops. Like my first week is kind of funny. I mean, these are names that you don't even think about naturally, and then they just come up.
They're like they're
You're
engraved in
ingrained in
your
your
sub-
subconscious.
Do you know who Layla Broussard is?
Who?
Layla Broussard. Does that name sound at all? Well, for some reason it stuck out with me, and I'm not really sure why.
Yeah, you see. Yeah.
She has
And
a
then-
MySpace page, and I know I've never seen any of her gigs.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing I must have seen her like flyer somewhere, like a million times or something.
I realize once it occurs to you, and you say, "Oh, that's where I know that name." It's right there.
Now, ex-Star Trek Captain Patrick Stewart takes a stab at the tragedy, and the results are scarifying, this time for the right reasons.
That we would teach bloody instructions, which being taught returns to plague the inventor. This even hand of justice commends the ingredients of our poisoned chalice to our own lips.
Working with hot young director Rupert Gould, Stewart plays Macbeth as an aging military man in a 1950s Stalinist dictatorship.
Hot and
The
young
modular
just don't go to the
institutional
same
set
sentence with
Resembles
the
a
card.
drab underground bunker
We
with
gotta see
dirty
this.
tile
Patrick
walls
Stewart.
and
I
an
wanna
old
see
elevator
this.
used
That's
for
Gina
dramatic
Davis,
entrances
isn't
and
it?
exits. For supernatural spookiness, Gould throws in assaultive sound effects and creepy multimedia video projections, amping up the sense of danger and black magic. With his military bearing and trademark shaved head, Stewart evokes the chilling brutality of a totalitarian regime, a psychopathic head of state. But this isn't just a
That's
star
not
vehicle.
Gina Davis.
Stewart is well supported by the coldly beautiful Kate Fleetwood as his equally ambitious Lady Macbeth, and a generally strong cast. All are classically trained aging, in which public faces hide private desires.
I'm seeing it. We should see it.
You're saying
So-
alone.
Hold on.
Macbeth is one of the shortest plays in Shakespeare's canon, and yet this production clocks in at 3 hours, so it might seem a bit excessive at points.
Sounds good.
For
Cool.
sheer thrills and excitement, you probably will see a better reception in years to come. In case